deliciously crunchy. Now 25% bigger.
Join the celebration as all New York Carpet World stores celebrate the opening of our new Raleigh showroom. For 3 gala days, everything's on sale at all our stores. Every roll and every carpet remnant, every vinyl and wood floor, save to 62% on everything. It's so big it includes every carpet made, not just our famous brands, but every brand, style, and color there is. There's extra savings on pad and labor. You can't pay regular price. You must save money at our grand opening sale, but it ends this Saturday, so hurry to New York Carpet World.
This symbol is a reminder of Better Business Bureau Week. Benefits buyers and business. It's the week that lasts all year long.
Bet your sights on Bullseye tomorrow night at 7:30.
Put it in a bag. What do you expect me to do? Huh? Just hang on to all that loose cash?
Why do you have to take it all? I mean, I paid you for the job. Fair and square, that was the deal. Now you gotta come back here and take more. It's not good business.
You crack me up. I've been accused of a lot of trash in my life. But never has anyone said I was a bad businessman.
And when I do business with somebody, everything is right up front. I don't like this.
Shut up! Nobody asks you what you like. Just shut up! Now find some more money around here.
There isn't any more money around here.
Come on, come on!
All right.
Stamps.
Take it easy.
How do you buy stamps? Huh? Little things like coffee? Get looking.
All right. Take it easy.
You know, I am real ashamed of myself on this operation. This whole thing has been a big mess from the word go. Bobo, my supplier, can identify me. You can! I should have done this thing by phone like I always do. And then I killed the wrong person. Yeah, this is a warning, you know, a real warning. I'm gonna take this money and split. Get gone. Get out of town.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. Go someplace south. Yeah, I got enough cash stashed away to get me a little place in Key West. This is all?
Yes. I mean, will you watch me? I mean, there is no more money.
Come here. What is the matter with you? Don't you want me to go fishing day after day?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Now, I want you to sit down right here with your back to me. And if you ever make a move...
You're gonna kill me? You're gonna kill me?
Yes. That's pretty much what I have to do. Huh? The last bad deal on the...
Loretta Shea murder really gets to me. I mean, you know, this isn't a case of a jealous husband or even a gambling debt. I mean, here what we've got is one union man against another, and hanging in the balance is the power of the union.
I know. Listen, but I've got an idea, okay? Why don't we stop talking shop? We've had a lot today, okay?
Now, wait a second. See, the point I wanted to make about the shake...
Okay? Can wait till at least after dinner. I've got a terrific steak and some nice potatoes to make, okay?
All right, that sounds great to me. I just sit here like a man of leisure, put my feet up, relax, wait for dinner.
Is it true? I mean, do I really help you?
You better believe it. You know, we're a team. You know, it's kind of funny. I mean, we've been working so hard on business lately, we haven't really had much time for our private lives at all.
Yeah, okay.
It's nice to have a breather.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Is that, something ominous for me?
No, babe, I meant what I said. It's nice to have a breather.
Oh. Well, then maybe we ought not to work together anymore. I mean, maybe it would be better if you didn't see me so much.
Okay, let's get something straight. I'm not saying that I think we should be apart. I just think it's nice, you know, this feeling of air, this breathing space we've got right now. You know, it gives us a little time to feel where we are, what we're doing. And let's face it, you know, a couple of weeks ago we were all, well, what can I say?
Passionate. You can say passionate.
Yeah, well, see, that's exactly what I mean. I mean, we were passionate. Everything was passionate. I mean, passionate anger and love and desire. Well, that was great.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear that you're all for passion.
It's great for a short time, but nobody can live that way. I mean, a relationship has to grow and, oh, I don't know.
And what? I mean, come on, don't keep me in suspense. I'm dying here.
Okay. When I was a kid, I used to like to watch my mother work at her flower bed, you know? Made me feel good. Now, she didn't have a lot of time for her plants, but she loved them. Kind of like Louise does.
Yeah.
Well, one day, I'm watching her, and she's pruning a bed of marigolds, you know, taking out every third one. Now, I could not understand why, if she loved those plants as much as she did, and if she worked so hard on them, why she could just take some of them out and let them die. So I asked her, and she told me that there was no place to transplant them. Well, I got upset. And then she explained to me that if you left them all in there and fed them all, that sooner or later they'd choke each other to death. Well, some people are like that, too, okay?
Okay. Enough said. I'll get it. Hello? Oh, hi, Mac. Yeah? Yeah. Hold on. Sandy, Mac wants to know if we are free to come over for dinner, after dinner tonight.
Well, I don't know. How do you feel? You want to?
Sure, why not?
Okay, great. Let's do it.
Yeah, Mac, we'd love to come. Yeah, both of us. All right, I'll see you then.
Another world. This portion is brought to you by the Comfortable Diaper. Love's disposable diapers.
Your baby's comfort begins with love.
I'm home.
Hi.
There's my little shortstop. Real bumptious as ever.
That's why Brian wears Loves. A baby this active needs a really comfortable diaper. Love's hourglass design is tapered to fit. It cradles him in comfort.
And Love's flexible gathers snuggle up gently. They fit, no matter how hard he's kicking.
Ordinary diapers gap. The more your baby moves, the worse they fit. But Love's moves with your baby. No gaps. Love's fits comfortably.
Love's is so absorbent, it helps keep him dry night and day.
Here you go, slugger.
You'll be most adorable baby on the team.
Your baby's comfort begins with Love's.
After a tough practice, you probably think I use a deodorant soap. No way. I made a break from deodorant soaps a long time ago. A clean break with Ivory.
Wow.
Ivory's a basic natural soap to give you an honest clean. You see, Ivory doesn't mix up clean with heavy perfumes or deodorant. Ivory's made to do just one thing. Get me as clean as I can be. That's an honest clean.
Make a clean break. With Ivory, no soap can get you cleaner than that, no matter how hard you try.
I don't care, Denver. I don't want to. I just don't want to, period. You're not making any sense. Why don't you give me one good reason?
I don't want to. I hate the stupid class. There's 2 good reasons for you, all right?
All right, let's take your reasons one at a time and examine them.
I am not examining anything. You're not in court here. I do not want to take the class. I'm not learning anything anyway.
Of course you're learning something. I know you're learning something because you come home and explain to me what you've learned.
Denny, I don't explain anything. I come home, I parrot what the teacher said in class. I don't understand it, I just repeat it, because none of it makes any sense to me.
I understand it.
Then you take the class. There's things that I want to do, Denny. I want to go see my mother and father every now and then. I'd like to fix up this apartment, too.
This apartment is fixed up within an inch of its life. I don't think we should put another penny into
I am not talking about money. I am talking about learning how to do things. I want to learn how to do things with my hands. And by that, I don't mean learning how to push some stupid computer buttons. I'm putting my foot down about this course. I'm not taking it anymore. Here, if you have any questions, you can call the teacher and get the answers, all right?
Don't get funny with me. Now, I was counting on you to take that course.
What for? What for? Why don't you call up my grandfather? That's his job, Denny. Look, I am having a tough time right now trying to keep up with Ann Whitelaw.
Look, I would take the course, but it's probably impossible to get in right now. There's a 2-year waiting list. I read that in the paper. You see, there's all these people who have these home computers, and they're trying to find out how to work them.
Everybody wants to learn how to work them but me. Why don't you take my seat down? Look, tell me, why can't my grandfather help it? You haven't answered my question yet. Larry, Clarice, hi, come on in. Hi.
Hello, how are the 2 of you?
Don't hello me.
Larry, would you guys like to sit down?
We'd like to congratulate you both on getting married. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, Clarice.
Don't you have something more to say?
Well,
Look, I want to get this straight. Why wasn't Clarice invited to this wedding?
Oh, well, we, honey?
Huh? Well, see, Clarice, you have to understand that we just forgot you were part of the family. What I meant was that we just didn't,
This is exactly what I'm saying. As far as you're concerned, Denny, we're not family. That's the way it stands, isn't it? You know it, I know it, now Clarice knows it. Now, I wanted us to come over here so I could say out loud, if that's the way it's gonna be, well, fine. We got it out in the open. Now we know where we stand with each other. You can open your present.
It's all right, I'm okay. I'm fine.
Bleeding pretty badly there. I think I stopped it for the time being.
Thank you. Thank you a lot. I appreciate all you've done for me. Please, don't call the police.
It's a little late for that, but why wouldn't you?
Forget it. Forget what I said.
What happened here?
I don't know. I was making my rounds and I hear a commotion in the room here, and by the time I get the door open, I see a guy going out the window. Then I notice Mr. Masterson on the floor here. I hear him groaning, and I turn on the lights and I find him like that.
What happened?
I'm in a lot of pain. I don't think I can talk.
I don't think he should talk right now. He's lost a great deal of blood. We have to get him to a hospital immediately. The bullet missed his heart by about 1 inch. Whoever shot him knew what he was doing.
Thomasina looks just great right here in this building. She'd look fabulous at school and on a date. What I'm getting at is that there's a place to look like this. Every outfit has its own place. Thomasina's outfit looks just fine right here and right now. But if she were to apply for a job at Blackhawk, this outfit would be wrong.
Well, it doesn't matter, because I'm not going to apply for anything at Blackhawk. So what difference does it make what clothes I wear? And you know what else? If you were to walk into my room at school wearing that little number you got on, they would think you were some weird lady.
I'm sure you're right. And that's my point in what I'm trying to teach you. Pick the clothes for the event. That way you'll never have to worry about being...
I'm sorry to bother you, but I need to speak to you for a minute.
Sure. Well, I think the time is just about up anyway. You're dismissed. And thanks, girls.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's been a good night. Same time next week.
Oh, yeah.
Bye-bye, Vanessa. Take care now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you, Phyllis. Bye-bye. What do you want, Bob?
I want to talk to you about RJ. I'm worried. I'm really worried, Quinn.
That sounds to me like Henrietta's department. Why don't you talk to her about it?
Well, that's pretty hard right now.
And it's not hard to talk to me.
No, it's always real easy to talk with you.
Thomasina, class is over. Okay. What's wrong with RJ?
Well, RJ got some money and, well, he's lied to me about where it came from.
Oh, come on, Bob. All kids go through that. Didn't you? Probably not. But most kids do at one time or another.
Quinn, he's been hanging out at the Two Brothers Pole Hall. I'm afraid he's gotten in with the wrong crowd. I think he's gambling.
Thomasina, I told you class is over. What do you want?
There's a call for Mr. Morgan.
Be back in a minute. Thank you.
Aren't you going to wait for him?
No. I'm leaving right now.
Could I walk a little ways with you?
Yeah, I'd like that. I think I'd like a little company right about now.
Good. So, what kind of stuff do you think I should wear? You know, if I did want a job at Black Hawk, say.
Perfect eggs don't always start with the egg. They start with Silverstone. It's the most durable nonstick surface ever made by DuPont. And just to prove our point, we'll cook some eggs with these letters and still not hurt Silverstone's nonstick performance. See? So no matter what you're making, make sure you start with Silverstone. Silverstone spells durability.
My hands are my business, even with arthritis pain, but I can't take aspirin.
Introducing new aspirin-free arthritis pain formula.
I type for a living, even with arthritis pain, but I can't take aspirin.
Introducing aspirin-free arthritis pain formula. Aspirin-free maximum strength.
I can't let arthritis pain slow me down, but I can't take aspirin.
Get aspirin-free arthritis pain formula, or the original formula, for hours of relief from minor arthritis pain flare-ups.
Birdseye proudly introduces Dover Farms, the topping that tastes too good to stop. With one plop.
My dad can stop.
New Dover Farms frozen whipped topping is the only frozen topping whipped with real cream. That makes it too good to stop. With one plop.
Dad!
New Dover Farms from Birdseye. Real cream makes it taste too good to stop with one plop.
How embarrassing.
Hey, why so grim? What's wrong, Dad?
Well, let's wait till Ann comes in. When we're all together, we can discuss it.
Why? Let me guess. Is Cecile trying to pull off another one of her grandstand plays? Is that what's...
No, Sandy, as far as I know, Cecile's upstairs resting.
Oh, good. I mean, good that she's getting the rest she needs.
No, Blaine.
Hi,
Sandy.
Well, let's all sit down. Thank you, Ann.
Thank you.
Sit down.
Well, I had a call before I left the office from the DA.
Ah, what? We got some news or something coming down from the grand jury?
I don't know how to soften this news for you. There isn't going to be any grand jury.
Wait a minute. I don't get it. Why? What happened?
Mayor Stein prepared a statement for the DA, which he submitted to him, totally unsolicited. In it, he explains how he had access to the bank accounts of the members of his family.
And what about the janitor who owns the textbook company? I suppose he just forgot to mention him.
No, I'm afraid he was included as well.
Well, how does he explain having access to this guy's account? How does he explain this man, this janitor who owns a textbook company?
Mayor Stein claims he had access to the accounts of the people involved because he was investing money for them. And the janitor had many investments, among which was the textbook company.
Oh, that's bull. It's all bull, Mac.
He also has copies of balance sheets, which have been verified, checked by public accountants. He has lists of the investments, all of which are legitimate. He even has letters of consent from the people involved, which give him power of attorney to invest their money as he sees fit, in any way, no matter how or when he wants to. Also, the textbook company was not one of the investments that he recommended.
So he's got himself covered?
Totally, from every angle that I can see.
Well, it's lies. It's all a pack of incredible lies.
Right, Sandy? Yes, of course, but he has spiked our guns for the moment. I mean, we had a shot, he had a shot, he won.
But surely there's something else we can do. I mean, a cover-up that's this convoluted is bound to leave a lot of loose ends, Mac. Now, we've just got to start working on those loose ends.
If the DA had the time and the money, we might have a chance, but it looks like it's all going to be buried, and no one's ever going to know that the mayor's evidence is forged.
So, investigation ends here. No grand jury hearing, no more inquiries by the DA, period.
And Mac gave up his candidacy for nothing. The Reform Party has no candidate, and Brava is coming out with a lead article on Monday that has no impact. And that's the way it is, as they say.
I think I should say something, honey. Daddy, I've always known that what our brother Lee said about you using people was true. And I never wanted to believe it. I mean, after all, you're my brother.
Right, I admit it. I have been negligent here, but you've got to understand that I have been terribly busy.
Danny, Lee and you are all that's left of our family. Are you just going to let it split apart?
Clarice, I think I'm the one here who owes an apology. I was thoughtless. It was my responsibility. But Clarice, I really do like you. I really do.
Well, I like you too.
You know, I'd really like to be your friend if you'd let me.
Well, sure, I'd love that. Especially with the baby on its way and everything.
You're having a baby?
Yeah.
Did you know she was having a baby?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me?
Hey, listen, why don't the two of you give us another chance, huh? Can we have another try?
Look, I don't want Clarice hurt, and I don't want you to forget that she exists.
I won't. I promise you. You have my word. You know what? You two are our first wedding, our guests since the wedding, and I think that deserves some brandy, don't you?
Larry?
Yeah, it's fine by me.
Well, I can't wait any longer. I have to open this present. Oh, look at this. Oh, Clarice. Danny, look at this. This is beautiful.
Wow,
wait,
that
there's
is
another
something.
piece here. Look at this. Oh, Clarice. Oh, I can't thank you enough. Thank you. Larry, thank you.
Hey, bring it on over here. Nothing I hate to see worse than an out-of-work brandy decanter.
I'll get it.
Oh, no, I got it. It's fine. Yeah, hello. Yeah, 1 second. Larry? For you.
Hello? No, I'm okay. Yeah, all right. Look, I'm gonna have to cut this party short. There's been a break-in and shooting over at Union headquarters. I gotta meet Bob over there. This might have something to do with that Shea case. See you.
Bye.
In New Orleans, where good music and good food go together, we're at world-famous Arno's Restaurant. We're secretly replacing the fine coffee they usually serve with Folgers crystals. Are dark, sparkling Folgers crystals rich enough to top off a fabulous meal? Watch.
It's good, rich coffee. I like it.
Delicious. I love good coffee like this after a meal. Absolutely delicious. I'd like to take it home.
It's Folgers crystals. You're kidding.
Instant?
I would definitely serve this in my home.
Can I buy it in the store?
Yes.
Oh, well, I'm going to buy it.
This is what diners at New Orleans' famous Arnaud's told us about Folgers Crystals. Coffee rich enough to be served in America's finest restaurants.
As the morning snowfall blankets the Ryans' retreat, a grungy, pasty film blankets their mouths. They wake with the worst breath of the day.
Morning. Honey, let's both use Scope this morning.
Just use mine. It lasts.
That's the point. Your breath, it smells like medicine. That's what lasts. Scope leaves your breath minty fresh.
But mine kills germs.
Honey, Scope kills germs. Has 2 powerful germ killers.
2?
2. Try Scope. For me.
Minty fresh.
And?
No medicine breath. Morning.
Scope fights bad breath, doesn't give medicine breath.
Anything the matter out there?
No, everything's fine. Maybe that's the problem. I just don't know how much longer I can stay around all those people out there.
Oh, I know how you feel. I've lost a lot of people in my life. I couldn't live without. It takes a long time before you even believe it happened.
This shouldn't have happened. If I hadn't been so pig-headed about insisting upon being the president of the union again, should be alive. It was my damn pride. That's what it was, right? I just couldn't let other people think I was wrong.
Now listen, Harry. You did what you had to do to protect the whole local. You cared about the men who elected you the president. That's not pride, that's conscience. There is one place, though, where your pride is going to cause a lot of trouble, and that's with Pete and Diana.
I don't want to talk about it. They don't see each other. That's final. I don't want to discuss it.
Well, if you don't want to talk about it, then we can't. But it's not going to go away.
What if they got married? What if they had a child? My grandson would be Steve Frame's grandson? He'd be partly a Frame.
You don't even know that Steve is involved.
Sure. He puts on a great face. He dishes out the sweet talk, like old man Rockefeller, handing out dimes. He wants everybody to think he's a great guy. I'm not fooled. I know what he is.
Look, it's not my place to give you advice. But I think maybe I should warn you as a friend. If you don't stop with this sick need for revenge, when you don't even know if Steve is guilty or not, you're going to bring your whole family down. You're going to ruin your life, and Pete's, and the girls along with it. Now, do you think it's worth it?
If I could pay back Steve Frame for what he's done to me, it would be worth it. It would be worth anything.
I've been through all this already.
Well, we need to hear it one more time from the top, if you don't mind.
Well, I was doing my normal rounds when I hear a scuffle or a noise in the front office. I call out, and by the time I get in here, I see a guy going out the window, and then I turn on the lights, and I see Joe on the floor.
What does Joe say was going on?
Well, it was all kind of muddled. You got the cops asking questions, and the doctor taking care of him. The best I can figure it, Joe must have surprised the guy while he was at the safe.
Interesting. Very interesting. The safe's all locked up nice and neat. Combination's been turned just like you would with your own safe after you close it. No broken windows, no visible sign of forcible entry.
You know what it looks like is that whatever went on in here, Joe and this burglar entered together.
Maybe they knew each other.
I think we got to get over to the hospital. If Joe can answer questions, I got plenty to ask.
Let's get on it.
Give me a beer.
You been working?
Oh, yeah. Another day, another couple of $1,000. It was a short-term little job, you know. Finish it up tonight.
And you come here?
Man needs a beer after work.
Put that beer down and get out of here. Yeah, you do that. Yeah, you just do that. I got some friends in some pretty high places. Wouldn't like it if I got hurt.
Yeah, okay. Anything you say, I'll leave. I'll just finish this beer and then I'll be on my way.
Just make it quick.
So, hey, just got this phone call. I'm gonna have to leave town. Don't know what I'm gonna do without my man, RJ.
Why don't you take me along?
Why don't you mind your own business, RJ? Now, there are a couple of guys over at that back table asking for refreshments, so why don't you go check that out?
I'll just go back and pack up my stuff, and then I'll be back for my goodbye drink. Catch you in a while.
If you're ready for the fullest hair you can have,
Watch it wake up with Brown.
to the full, fuller, fullest it can be.
Watch it wake up with Brown.
If you're ready for the thickest hair you can have,
Watch it wake up with Brown.
to the thick, thicker, thickest it can be.
Watch it wake up with Brown.
Prell's Fullness Formula wakes up tired hair with lather that lifts and separates each strand, so your hair has all the body it needs to be its fullest, thickest, fluffiest.
So watch it get full. Watch it get thick.
For really beautiful hair.
Watch it wake up with Brown.
Every morning, people face the moment of truth. The moment they decide if their dishwasher detergent did the job
If I find spots on these glasses.
or didn't quite do the job.
I found spots on these glasses.
That moment when
If I gotta wipe my glasses for spots, I gotta wipe my glasses for spots.
try Cascade. Most detergents can leave drops that spot, but Cascade's sheeting action leaves glasses virtually spotless. That Cascade moment of truth.
What a shine. Now that's more like it.
For virtually spotless dishes, try Cascade and make that moment of truth your moment of glory.
Hey, Cascade, that's beautiful.
Stay tuned for the next part of Another World.
Baseball at its best. The Tigers and the Yankees. They'll meet again Saturday at 1:30 on Channel 4.
With every step you take, every promise that you make and keep, every barrier you leap, you know you're on your way.
There's so much more in you, more than you have ever seen. There, worlds to explore. There are spaces you can soar.
Before you know the possibilities, go for it, go for it. What you got to show if you don't try, or don't you go for it?
Honey, I've been thinking.
Uh-oh.
Come on, I've got a lot to thank you for.
Oh, really?
Really? When I stopped smoking, when I had to lose those 20 pounds, when I cut down on fats, cholesterol, and you made it all so easy.
For years, Dick and Ann have followed a low-fat, low-cholesterol diet, and Fleischmann's margarine has been a part of it. Fleischmann's margarine, 100% corn oil, 0% cholesterol.
And you're terrific.
The Tigers take on the New York Yankees tomorrow at 1:30.
And now, the next part of Another World.
Well, I think we've covered that subject. Look, why don't I make us a roaring fire, pick up our spirits, huh?
Yeah, great. Can I help you get some logs or something?
No, thank you, Sandy. I'll get them. Thanks, Nick.
Well, what about some cheese and crackers? How does that sound?
Sounds great to me.
Can I help you in the kitchen, Aunt? No, Blaine, I'll take care of it, thanks. Okay.
Well, how is that for a little blow in the head, huh?
Listen, we should have expected it. You know, I mean, you just can't be this open in a situation like this, especially not with a guy like Mayor Stein. You know, you got to stab him in the back before he stabs you in the back.
Yeah. Well, it's all over and done with now.
Maybe. Maybe not. You know, I'm not sure that I'm through with this. I mean, I've put too much hard work into it. I'm not going to take this lying down. You know, Mac was forced to give up the mayor's race because of those pictures of me.
I know. I get to take the blame with the pictures, too. I was in there with them, you know.
Yeah? You certainly were in those pictures.
I think I'll do something here.
Hey, look, let's be serious just for a second here, okay? You know, we've been spending so much time on business lately that we, well, haven't really had a lot of time for fun and games.
Sandy, I had enough fun and games before I ever met you to last a lifetime. This is kind of a nice change of pace for me, really.
All I'm asking is that you hang in there with me just a little longer. That's all. Can you do that for me?
Yes, I can do that for you. Because I care about you, Sandy. I care about you very much. I want to be there for you. And for Mac. He's an incredible man, and he's very, very good about forgetting the past. Oh, well, maybe Mac's very good about forgetting the past. But it's a sad shame that that trait doesn't run in the Corey family.
Well, let's just hope that Joe Masterson is in good enough shape to talk to us.
Yeah, and talk to us and talk to us.
32, West Side 32. Give us a 1014 ASAP, 32.
You got you in here. Go ahead.
Just heard from New York. They picked up Bobo and tied him to the holiday explosives theft.
That's great.
He admitted selling explosives to your boy, Steamer.
Hey, this is Morgan. Let us handle Steamer, will you? We'll go over to the pool hall as soon as we finish questioning Joe Masterson.
All right, 32. Report in as soon as you have something. KAB 463.
Bob, why'd you do that? If this guy's Steamer cuts loose, it's your responsibility.
I know that, Larry. I've got a score to settle with Steamer. Willie Armstrong. And I'm going to try to settle that score, hopefully, tonight.
Well, all right, let's get a move on. We got to get at it.
Need help with that ball, miss? Ralph, she's the Echo Lane's champ. Oh, then she should pick the championship. Ruffles brand or regular chips. First these.
Sort of regular.
Now, Ruffles.
Fabulous potato taste. Ruffles win!
In a national test, people preferred Ruffles by an average of almost 2 to 1 over leading regular potato chips.
Hey, champ. Got any Ruffles to spare?
Ruffles, the champion chip. Judge for yourself.
If you're taking more pills than you'd like from minor arthritis pain, here's a rub which might just replace pills. Aspercreme. Aspercreme relieves arthritis pain because it contains salicin, a strong non-aspirin pain reliever. Aspercreme concentrates relief right where you hurt, penetrating, long-lasting relief without the side effects pills may cause, and there's no odor. Aspercreme, strong, effective relief without pills. Remarkable.
You know, an ounce of cheese has as many calories as a fudge brownie. Why, loving cheese could help make a mouse as fat as a cat. So one of the things I eat is light-line cheese products from Borden with half the calories of processed cheese, plus a choice of flavors: American, Swiss, sharp cheddar, Colby, and more. Each slice under 50 calories. Now with Lightline's choice of cheese flavors, calorie savers have a choice of flavors.
On Texas, Justin becomes a father.
What would you say to our adopting Gregory?
Not knowing Ashley is the boy's real mother.
There is nothing that is ever gonna separate me from you again.
Will Ashley's family be destroyed if Justin learns the truth?
I've got your future in my hands, honey.
Weekdays on Texas.
Is he gonna be all right?
Yeah, he's in pretty stable condition. If there are no complications, he should make a good recovery.
Well, Mr. Masterson, you are one lucky man.
I'll say you are. When Steamer makes a hit, the man usually doesn't walk away.
I guess I was lucky.
Well, then it was Steamer who made the hit.
It was dark in there. I couldn't see who it was. I went for the light, but...
nothing. Why don't you stick to the facts? And save the fiction for later, okay?
What are you talking about?
I'll tell you what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the fact that there was no illegal entry. No forcible entry. I'm talking about the fact that your safe was locked up nice and tight. We're piecing this thing together about Steamer and about the explosives in Harry Shea's car.
What do the explosives in Harry Shea's car got to do with this?
Why don't you tell us?
I said all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say anything until I see a lawyer.
Okay, fine. You just take a nice rest. We'll see to it that you have a lawyer the next time we come to question you. But before we leave, why don't you see if you can tell me positively if it was Steamer who shot you?
All right, fine. You just sit there nice and quiet. This man tried to kill you, my friend. When the word gets out on the street to Steamer that you're still alive, he's gonna come looking for you. He's gonna finish the job for good. He's gonna try again and again.
All right. It was him. It was Steamer.
Well, this is where I live. Yeah?
Yeah. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
What are you doing walking all over town with me like this? Don't you have a home?
No.
Where do you keep that fabulous wardrobe, then?
You know, I travel around a lot. Stay a couple nights here and there, and then I just move on to some other place. My clothes go with me.
Well, what place are you at right now?
I have a bed at one of my aunts, but I can't go back there until after 1 tonight.
Why not?
My aunt has people in at night till around 1 in the morning. She doesn't like for me to be around when she's entertaining men.
Where are your folks?
I don't know.
Well, we can't stand out here talking all night. Go on inside.
Yeah, what? Yeah, this is exactly what I thought your place would look like.
Well, I'm glad I'm not throwing you any unforeseen curves. Hello? Well, I haven't been home. I just walked in. No. Bob is not here. I don't know. What's wrong? I swear to you, he's not here. If he calls, I'll tell him to call you. RJ will probably be in any minute. Take it easy, okay? Bye-bye. So, are you hungry?
Yeah.
How about some scrambled eggs? Scrambled eggs and toast. How does that sound?
Doesn't sound like a real dinner.
Well, that's the idea. You see, if you eat a pretend breakfast at night, then you can pretend all night that the night isn't here. Get it? Come on.
That sounds just about as weird as your clothes.
Oh,
Connie, where's the hairdryer?
Top drawer.
Top drawer? My antiperspirant?
What is this, a test? Here's yours, and here's my secret.
2 antiperspirants?
I need my secret roll-on. It really helps keep me dry.
Why don't you just use mine?
Secret's stronger than your spray.
Well, then I'll try it.
It's for women. Smell.
Pretty. But if it's strong...
Sorry, honey. Finders keepers.
Cute, Emily.
Secret strong enough for a man.
But made for a woman.
Finally, my floor's gonna shine without waxing.
Yeah, but you still have to clean it correctly to help keep it shiny.
Any suggestions?
Well, Mr. Clean is great. Even Armstrong approves of Mr. Clean for their no-wax Solarian floors. Look, if you could lift the shine, you'd see many cleaners can leave a dull film. But Mr. Clean lets the shine come clear through.
That's the kind of shine I want.
That's the kind of shine Mr. Clean brings out.
Mr. Clean helps keep no-wax floors shining bright.
He's right.
Introducing a great new taste in toothpaste, Advanced Formula Crest in a gel.
I love the flavor.
I love the fight. It's a gel that's tough on cavities as Crest, because it is Crest.
Advanced Formula Crest. Our best Crest checkups may be ahead of us.
Now Advanced Formula Crest has 3 flavors, regular, mint, and new gel, all with Fluorostat, Crest's proven cavity-fighting system.
Kids love the flavor.
Parents love the fight.
New Crest flavor, same Crest fight.
That's it.
Oh, at last. Yuck.
Dad's upstairs putting the girls to bed. He'll be down in a second. We can finish up. You can stop working.
I never stop working until the job is finished. I'll finish up here.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure, go ahead.
Tell me exactly what you think.
Peter, the day I don't tell somebody exactly what I think has not yet dawned.
Would Steve Frame have had anything to do with the death of my mother?
No, that's impossible.
I should have known. You're connected to Steve Frame. You defend him, you don't belong around here.
Steve is my grandson's father. Now, I'm going to tell you something, and I want you to get it straight in your head. You can't hold things against a whole family. Now, if you want some of that justice with a capital J that you've been screaming about around here, you better learn to start giving out with some.
Is there any coffee around here?
Well, I better get going. I was hoping that Larry would be coming right back.
Isn't there a number you can call to find out how long you'll be? Can't you call the station?
Oh, no, that's not necessary. The station's not too quick to give out information anyway. I'll just take a cab home.
Oh, no. We wouldn't think of putting you in a cab. Denny will drive you home. It's the least you can do for your sister, isn't it, Denny?
Yeah, sure.
You know, Clarice, I think it's wonderful that you're going to have a baby. You know, I'd like to start a family as soon as possible. Well, that's the way I see it anyway. But I've wanted to be a mother for as long as I can.
Hello, is this Union headquarters?
I mean, really, wasn't the best
I'm
part
trying
of
to
it?
get some information. I'm calling for Clarice Ewing.
You know,
Has her husband...
maybe the reason I want children
Oh,
so
yes.
badly is because I was without my mother
They did.
so early on.
They went to the hospital to question Joe Masterson, huh? I'll tell her.
I really do want to be friends with you. Well, I really like that.
A real lot.
Me too. You know what? You come over any time, okay? And we'll have coffee and we'll chat.
Okay, I will. And listen, you can come by our place anytime.
In a rush?
Okay.
She got the right officer. How long ago did he leave? All right. Thank you. Well, I can't seem to trace him down. I guess I better take you home.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm about ready. I really hope both of you will be very happy.
Oh, thank you, Clarice. Oh, wait, I have an idea. I mean, since you're going home to an empty house, why don't you just stay here with us?
Oh, well, we have to let the sitter go. Besides, I'm used to waiting for Larry. It's part of the job. And I had a real nice time. And so, good night and welcome to the family.
Oh, thank you. I'll see you later.
Sure.
Okay.
Stay tuned for the conclusion of Another World.
Junior, you're softening clothes in the wrong machine.
Genius, liquids go in the washer.
You should use Bounce in the dryer.
But sis, my clothes are soft.
Feel.
Soft? But this gets out static cling.
Uh-huh. Bounce does it better. And clothes smell fresh longer.
Wish mine smelled like that.
And no liquid or sheet has that terrific scent.
Guess I've been using the wrong machine.
And the wrong softener. Genius.
Bounce, the right softener for the right machine.
We've been spying on you.
Oh, no.
But you took 42 minutes picking out that food. Why so choosy?
I'm choosy for my family.
Peanut butter. What do you look for in a brand?
The fresh taste of peanuts.
Let's try a test.
With hidden labels, which of these leading brands tastes more like fresh peanuts?
B, tastes more like peanuts. Fresh peanuts.
You chose...
Jif, you're kidding.
Women with a preference choose Jif for fresh peanut taste.
It tastes just like fresh peanuts.
Choosy mothers choose Jif.
You know, when Drew and I first started out, times were pretty tough. So we cut corners whenever we could. And I'm not ashamed to admit that I've tried cheaper shortening. But I came back to Crisco. Because Crisco makes my chicken taste like something special with no greasy taste.
Mighty tasty.
Chicken is good. Must mean you're doing something right.
Come on, Mom, let's eat.
All vegetable, no cholesterol, Crisco.
Crisco will do you proud every time.
Anything wrong?
Not yet.
Well, are you going to let me have my nice goodbye beer?
Just as long as you make it a quick one.
Hey, RJ. Come here, my man. Have a beer with me.
Glad you're here, Steamer. Got a couple of questions.
Where were you earlier tonight?
Right here. Come on in here, RJ. Don't be shy because your daddy's here.
You know, Steamer, we might have believed you, but your aim was bad. Joe Masterson says you weren't here earlier.
I have a gun right in place to kill your kid if you move. Got it? Bad aim, huh? Let's see if I can kill your son and you with a single bullet. Tricky shot, huh? Yeah, but this is a pool room, huh? This is the place for tricky shots. Yeah. Quit moving, kid.
Ajay, you just be still. Please, son, don't move.
Dad, I'm scared. Yeah, baby, we're all scared. But you make one move, and a couple of us won't have nothing to be scared about no more. Tell him, Daddy. Tell him! If he makes one little jerky move, I'm gonna put a bullet right through his heart and into yours.
You heard my kid, son! son. Do whatever he says.
Yeah. Do whatever Steamer says. You all are gonna do whatever Steamer says.
I didn't realize you were downstairs.
Well, I wasn't downstairs. I was upstairs, resting. You feel better now? Fine. Thank you.
Sorry to take so long. I wanted to get seasoned wood. Oh, Cecile, you have a nice rest?
Yes, had a nice rest.
Good. I thought I'd build us a little fire. Still nippy out. Good weather for a fire.
Cecile, are you hungry? You didn't have any dinner. You want some cheese and crackers?
No, thank you. I think I'll pass on the cheese and crackers for tonight.
Well, none of us are the best of company. It's all because we've had some bad news. It looks like the mayor has been able to slither out of the trouble that the Brava article was going to put him in.
Oh, what a pity. Terrible pity, really. After all the work that Sandy and Blaine did on it together.
Yeah. Well, as a matter of fact, Blaine and I have to be getting back into town, so I guess we'll just say thanks and call it a night, all right?
Well, maybe Blaine can call it a night. But you won't be. You'll be helping me have my baby. The contractions started and they're 10 minutes apart.
I'll get Brooks. Brooks!
Where's your bag?
It's on the bed in my room.
I'll get it.
Are you all right?
I guess I'm a little scared.
Don't you worry. Everything's going to be taken care of.
Could you bake a better cake than a pastry chef?
I really didn't know, but I do know how good my Duncan Hines cakes are. So I agreed to test one against a cake baked by Chef David of San Francisco's famous Canlis restaurant. My cake looked good, but the judge was Chris Canlis, the owner of the restaurant. That was Chef David's cake.
It's tasty, but the texture is a little bit dry.
Then he tried mine.
Good flavor, moist, very good. That's a great cake. Duncan Hines. I think that's an exceptional cake. That's all a cake ought to be.
Duncan Hines cakes. So moist and delicious, you can make them better than a pastry chef's cake.
It's very good, nice and moist, and I'm going to have you be my baker.
My nails are wet, Walter.
But my bowling shirt's dirty.
Bowling shirt? At a banquet, Walter?
Well, we're all wearing our shirts one last time.
Okay. You wash, I'll talk you through it. Your shirt says warm.
Huh? It says Big Al's wire and pipe.
No, in here. Push warm.
Don't you need hot?
Not if you use Cheer. All temperature Cheer cleans great in cooler temperatures.
Don't I need something special?
Cheer is something special. It works in hot, but it's got a formula that cleans in warm and cold, too.
Just so we don't ruin your nails. Wow. Who knew it would get so clean?
I did. It's my Cheer. Can you zip me?
No, but I'll talk you through it.
All temperature Cheer. Tough on dirt, even in cooler water. All temperature.
This part of Another World was brought to you by All Temperature Cheer. Cheer's tough on dirt in today's cooler temperatures. Join us each weekday at this time for the continuing story of Another World.
Yoko Shimada won your hearts in Shogun. Now in Chicago story, she's caught in a web of child stealing. And murder, Friday at 8, 7 Central and Mountain. Sunday at 7, 6 Central and Mountain. An embittered orphan is saved from jail by Murphy and becomes a menace to the orphanage.
Get away from him!
Father Murphy.
Since tuna comes in cans, you can't see the difference between good tuna and great tuna. But what if cans were clear? Feast your eyes on bumblebee tuna. Beautiful big chunks, delicate, moist and flaky. A pure prime fillet with a light aroma and taste that says fresh. always. Bumblebee tuna. If cans were clear, your choice would be too. Bumblebee, your clear choice.